Good afternoon and a very warm welcome from the National Stadium. We are back at the Hall of Fame and Scottish Football Museum to bring you the quarter-final draw for this year's Petrofac Training Cup. Well, it's been a sensational week already in the competition. The last 16 ties brought almost 3 goals a game, and we have to mention Peterhead's Rory McAllister, 5 goals himself, as they put out 4-time winners Falkirk. So that was sensational stuff from him and from Peterhead. Well, as I'm sure you all know by now, Petrofac Training Services are proud sponsors of the Petrofac Training Cup, an outstanding provider of safety, survival and emergency response training for the oil and gas industry. If you want to be the best, you need to keep up with Petrofac. Well, joining me this afternoon to make the draw, I'm delighted to welcome the former Hearts manager and Scottish Cup winner Jim Jeffries, who also won this cup back in 1993 with Falkirk. So welcome, Jim, and along from Jim is Lucy Stark, one of the training instructors with Petrofac Training Services. Now, before we get to the draw, let's have a quick look at the teams that have made it through to this stage of the competition, and they're all important numbers for today's draw. So there's no regionalisation at this stage of the competition. It is a straight draw. Number 1 is Dunfermline Athletic, number 2 Elgin City, number 3 Livingston, number 4 Peterhead, number 5 Queen's Park, number 6 Rangers, number 7 St Mirren, and number 8 is Stenhousemuir. Okay, so when we get to the draw, Jim, you'll draw the home teams, Lucy the away teams, so let's get to it as we bring you the draw for the quarter-final stage of this year's Petrofac Training Cup. So let's get to it. Jim, if you want to draw the first team and see who will be at home.
Number 4.
Number 4, the first team out, Peterhead, who, of course, I mentioned, coming from 2-0 down to put out Falkirk on Tuesday night.
Number 8.
And they will play Stenhousemuir, 1995 winners of the competition, beating Wraith on Tuesday.
Number 6.
Number 6, Rangers, a home tie for Rangers. So let's see who will be travelling to Ibrox.
Number 3.
Number 3, the Holders, Livingston, came through against Queen of the South on Tuesday.
Number 7.
Number 7, St Mirren, back in the competition for the first time since 2005 when they won the trophy.
Number 1.
And they will play Jim's former team, Dunfermline.
Number 5.
Number 5, Queen's Park. Home tie for Queen's Park after they put out Championship side Dumbarton on Tuesday.
Number 2.
And they will, of course, play Elgin City. The 2 League 2 sides in the competition playing each other. So that completes the draw. Before we have a look at the fixtures and a recap of them, I'd just like to ask Jim a few questions, because you won this trophy back in '93 with Falkirk. Great memories, I'm sure, but what did it do for the club in a year that you also went on to win the league?
Yes, we had a very good season, and the incentive was to be the first club to win the Challenge Cup and the league at the same time. The players didn't take any bonuses in the early rounds. We put it away to prepare if we got to the final, take them to Spain. The club allowed us. And I think for the first half when we got back, we were still in Spain because we were the worst 45 minutes we've ever had. So a few choice words at half time and came out, scored 3 goals, and everything went well after that.
Some great memories. Who do you think, looking at the draw that's just been made, what really stands out and who do you think could make some special memories this year?
Well, that's the beauty of any cup competition, you know. It's a chance to make it a great occasion, as you've seen with past winners, and never always the favourites. Rangers showed that a couple of years ago when Wraith Rovers beat them, but they'll always be new management now and new players coming in, they'll be the strong favourites, I would think.
Yeah, well, there'll be some interesting fixtures in there. You are right, Jim. Let's have a quick look at them and a recap off the fixtures. So, Peterhead are at home to Stenhousemuir. Rangers at home to the holders Livingston. St Mirren will play Dunfermline. And Queen's Park are at home to Elgin City. The dates for these ties are on Saturday, the 10th of October. And for full information on today's draw and to find out more about how you can keep up with Petrofac, you can log on to the website www.petrofactrainingcup.com. You can find Petrofac Cup on Twitter using the handle @Petrofac_Cup and also on Facebook /Petrofac Training Cup. So my thanks to Jim and to Lucy for helping put together what promises to be another interesting and exciting set of ties in this quarter-final stage. Best of luck to all the teams involved, and I can't wait to find out who we'll find through in the semi-final stage of the competition. From all of us here, goodbye for now.